Hello, everybody. Hey, Tina Kelly, can you hear me? Tell me how my mic sounds. I'm trying out a new microphone. Hello, Diane. How's everybody doing? Hello, Miss Lynn. How are you? Does it sound better? Sound better to y'all? Let me know. Is it louder and clearer, everybody? Don't worry, I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing. I'm excited for side, and we're going to top one. Everybody come in. Let's see. Don't anybody panic. I'm going to move the camera here in a minute for people to hop on. Started, okay? Cutting out. I think I know why my audio's cutting out. Because most of it's noise canceling. And I have, I don't know if y'all remember, but the air conditioning went out this summer. Um, I have an air conditioning. And I think that's what's causing my microphones to cancel out. Most microphones that you buy, they cancel out the background noise. So there's that. Y'all know what I mean? Tonight we're gonna use zip ties, my friends. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. My zip tie lovers. Gotta make sure my zip tie lovers are in. Sound good? Everybody? Alright, so I did the bottom. Now we're gonna do the top together. Alright? So what you need is a total of 4 rectangle boards. Yep, I'm gonna use zip ties. A total of 4 rectangle boards, and we're gonna overlap these at the bottom. And we're gonna take 3 zip ties, 1, 2, 3, and connect these together. Be still my heart. Jackie's zip ties. I'm doing it just for y'all. Alright. Got those secured. So now what we want to do with our board is, I don't know if y'all realize there's a high edge point to this. Okay. Maybe you can see it better, like how it dips. Right. So what we want to do is we want to take our board and we're going to line it up this edge with the high edge point. Now I'm going to take a permanent marker and we're going to make 4 marks in our board. One at hole A, because I zip tied the row J's together. Okay, I zip tied row J and H-I-J is what I zip tied together. Okay, so you want to make 1 mark at row A and 1 mark at row B. And we're going to make another mark at row F and row G. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom. Top wheel around. Stop wiggling. Row G, F, E, J. Now, in order to use zip ties, we're going to have to drill holes. Okay? Now, I'm going to recommend, if you already have a metal hole punch, this would be a great time for you to use your metal hole punch and do a kind of like a That's what I thought. Hold on. And do a punch on your holes. That's what I'm gonna do. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna adjust my camera so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hold on just 1 second. Move my camera a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hang my sign off the edge of my table a little bit. And like I said, I'm gonna take my hole punch and I'm going to punch through these holes, kind of like a pre-drill. It just makes it easier. Alright. Before you get your drill and your drill bit. It's what they call making a pilot hole. And then that way your drill bit doesn't go across your board. We're making a pilot hole. Okay? Now, when you're dealing with metal and metal signs, you need what's called a diamond drill bit. Okay? And the diamond, what the diamond is, it's the tip of the drill bit. Diamond tip drill bit is what you need. Okay? And then once you put the pilot holes in, it's really quick after that. And all you need to do, my friends, is drop your sign off your edge of your table a little bit. Okay? Put your hand firmly on your sign. Gonna flip it around. Put your hand firmly on your sign again. And notice I've got it in the middle, that way I have control over it. And it won't spin. And there we have our holes. All right. So now all we have to do is mount our board on there with the zip ties. So I'm just going to drop it over the edge again just to make it easy. Line my holes up and put my zip tie back through. Alright, everybody got that so far? Any questions, y'all? Any questions so far? Alright. Now we got both of our boards mounted. And we're ready to go. And I'm going to wait. I've already loaded the bottom. We'll start at the bottom. Okay? But that way I don't lose zip ties. I'll load the next board when I'm ready for it. Let me zoom out a little bit now. Thank you, thank you. And let me get my coffee out of the way. Now we have a ton of, well, not a ton. We have some floral, some greenery and stuff that's going to go on this tonight. But we're going to do it with zip ties. Woo! Jackie's using zip ties. Alright, so starting out, we're going to need 8 pieces of mesh cut 20 inches long, and that's for the bottom rail. Alright. Alright, so here's how I loaded the zip ties, my friends. I put one on row A, one on row C, one on row E, and one on row G. I did the same thing over here. A, C, E, and G. Okay? What we're going to do, we'll just start on one end and go around with our mesh. Here's what we're going to do tonight. We're just going to cure our mesh in there, and we're not going to tighten it down all the way, y'all. Do not tighten your zip tie down all the way. We're not done with it. We're just going to set our mesh in there for it to hold it, okay? Because we're still going to add all our greenery and stuff here in a minute. But y'all will see. You want to tighten your zip tie down just enough so your mesh doesn't lose its ruffle, okay? Everybody understand what I'm saying? We are not tightening the zip tie down all the way yet. I want to tighten it enough just so it's holding your ruffle. Now we'll do the bottom side. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop that off the table, y'all. I get pretty quiet when I'm using zip ties, don't I? Don't worry, my friends. We're getting ready to get into the goodies. Alright, so that's got the mesh on there. Notice it gives great coverage. And we're good to go. So let's get into our goodies that we have. We have some flocked picks. Because, you know, I had to have the flocked pits. Santa's standing there in the snow. Okay. And then we have some pine. I'm using 3 different textures of pine needles. And then, of course, some red berries. And then I have ornaments to add. Alright. So first what we're going to do is start by adding our picks. And we're going to layer those up. Okay, we're going to take our flocked pick first. And then we're going to take 2 of these pine picks. And then we're going to take 1 of these pine picks. Like so. And then 1 berry. And then we're going to cut some of this off. And then the reason I told you to leave the zip tie open is because now we're just going to push our mesh down. And insert this bundle into the zip tie. Crank the zip tie down. Take our pieces. Our pieces are all wired kind of apart. Okay? And I should have started on this end. That's okay. Alright, so flocked pick. And then our other pine pick. Then our berries. Then we're going to cut some of the excess tips off. Push that into our zip tie. And doing this, well, your mesh will help hold all your picks in. It's kind of wrapping around all your picks, so you don't have to worry about your picks going anywhere. And we'll fluff all that up once we get everything in. Now y'all know why I said leave some room in the zip ties, because we're going to cram some stuff in there. Y'all, I tried to be organized for y'all. I just think it makes it easier for y'all to see what I'm working on. Y'all don't get distracted by a lot of other stuff going on around my work area. Alright. What you want to do is you want to kind of pull up on your picks. All my picks are wired. We're going to pull up on them. Now separate them out and give it more life, y'all. You want to give this as much life as possible. Okay? Flip it around this side. We're gonna do it again. Ooh! I've got a pick I'm gonna add, y'all, but I'm gonna hot glue it in because we've got so much in here we can hot glue after the fact. I just looked down and I saw so I have to add it. It's gonna get added, y'all. Don't worry, of course we're gonna add ribbon too. Let's go. Oh my gosh, Tina, how'd you fall? Alright, one more bundle on bottom. Let's make all my zip tie people happy. I trying. Alright, I've got this pick, y'all think I've got enough. Hold on. May not have enough. Got enough. I want to add some sparkle to it. Okay, if you're like me and you do it after the fact, we have plenty of stuff crammed in our zip ties. Don't worry, this will hot glue. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all something. These are from Hobby Lobby, and there's actually, if you look, you can actually get 2 picks out of these, and I'm going to do that to make the bundles a little bit thinner. Let's go. See, if you look, kind of dig, there's some spacing here to where you can get 2 picks. And then it thins it out a little bit so it's a little bit more wispy and not so thick. We're just going to cram that right in there. For some sparkle. I believe I've officially now for the. I have blocking now on my work table and glitter. Hey sis. bulbs. I don't want to assume that you mean the ornaments. Christmas, the ornament balls. They're 100 millimeter. Okay, that red sparkly just made it more crisp. Oh. Alright, y'all. I'm not letting y'all off the hook. Okay? So, real quick, we're going to do the top. And then after I do the top, I'll show you how we're going to do the ribbon. We pull this around here. And we'll load the board real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zip ties is what we need. I think I'm moving quicker with the zip ties tonight. What do y'all think? Y'all think I'm doing better with the zip ties? I'm learning. I'm learning. I know I'm not glory and monkey fast yet, but Glory will still never ask me to load a flower board. That's okay. Alright, my friends, let's cut our mesh again. 8 pieces at 20 inches. Oh my goodness. No, I'm not getting converted. Don't get your, like, don't, no. Don't get your all hopes up that high. No, ma'am. Don't do that. Alright. So this time, I'm gonna try to embrace the Lori Franklin method of this. Okay, so let me get my ducks in a row here, y'all. See if I can embrace the Lori Franklin method. I think I can do it. I have my doubts. I'm gonna try. No, I don't even know why I try to get all my ducks in a row. I'm just happy if they swim in the same pond. Alright, so this time we're going to ruffle. Zip tie this down. Then we'll go ahead and grab our bundles. 1, 2. It's kind of like this, Beck. Eventually, kind of give up on organizing your purse. You're just hoping everything's in it, right? I don't think I'm going to be able to do the Lori Franklin. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it like Lori as fast. I'm just going to go back to my ruffle. And we'll come back and add the bundle. We're not going to push me on. I'm not going to push myself on using zip ties. Baby steps. Baby steps, right? Step 1. Use the zip. Let's go. I think I'm better with the size than I have in the past. Look, I can't even talk while I'm zip tying mesh in. I gotta concentrate on it to be good at it. I'll get there. I'll get there. One day I'll be able to run my yap and zip tie at the same time, right? I'll get there. Ain't today. Like, you might be waiting a long time since I don't the size as much as some of the others. Y'all know what I mean? Let's go. I've just, I mean, when you fly cleaner over 15 years, almost 17, it's kind of hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Oops, almost forgot one. The reason I'm not adding the red pick in with my bundles, the litter pick, is I want to make sure that both sides have the same appearance. So since it was an after thought, I'm still gonna hot glue it in. That would be me. I'm the old dog. I'm younger than you guys think, but older than you realize. I thought that was going to be a problem. I accidentally tightened the zip tie down. But get in there. Jessica, I did some tutorials, smaller ones. I like the small window ones. They're okay. You know what I mean? But they were just more of like a wreath size, not really a swag size. Well, Jackie swag size anyway, right? Okay. We're gonna, like I said, pull these up just to bring them some life. Pull our stem apart. And here, second, come back in our red. The only reason I didn't add them into the bundle is because, you know, I thought of it after the fact. Wanted to make the same. I don't, I don't set the bar high. That one didn't really have a good breaking point. That's okay. Like I said, we've got enough greenery thickness in here, y'all, to over there. Oh, he didn't go, Deb. I had to take this big old skeleton with me, and it left him no place to ride in the vehicle. I mean, he could have rode in Greg's lap, but you know how you know how dogs are with Buck. They'd want to ride back instead of Greg's lap. So he got stuck here today with all the females. He had to endure Chica 1, Chica 2, and Tiffany. He was like literally done with the idea. He'd be okay. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he was. Alright, y'all. Guess what? We're gonna have to use pipe cleaners now. Ha 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 ha. Okay. We are, and we're gonna use 4 on the bottom, 4 on the bottom, and 4 on the top. Yeah, I snuck my pipe cleaners. It's just easier to add the ribbon, y'all, using the pipe cleaners. Okay, so what we're gonna do, okay, we're going to go over this bundle here, and pop a pipe cleaner up through that bundle. And then the bundle on the very end. Then we'll do the same thing over here. Except for what we're doing with the ribbon, this is just the easiest way to get the ribbon in there. Flip this over and I'll show you where I put the pipe cleaners in. That one up. Alright, so we're going here, 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 and here. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom rail. I don't think Buster thought much of us leaving today because he on one of my boxes. Wasn't happy about that. He openly showed his protest. He's probably more mad because Greg went with me. Anything. Probably really doesn't care come the end of the day if I leave. But if Greg leaves, well... Dogs know, y'all. Y'all know dogs know. My husband's home on Saturday. And Greg goes with me today. Probably like protest. Alright, now that we got our pipe cleaners in there, we can add our ribbon. Woof! We're gonna add like a green evergreen with some kind of glitter. It almost looks like snow flock. And then some 7/8 red ribbon. We're not there yet, Miss Susan. We'll get there. I promise. I promise. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to dovetail our ribbon first. Then in our first pipe cleaner, we're going to leave our tails a little bit long at the edge, ribbon tails, and then pinch, pinch, pinch. twisting my pipe cleaner up. Gonna put my ribbon in, and now we're gonna give it a little bump. Little ribbon bump onto the next pipe cleaner. Right here. So then I forgot to add one more pipe cleaner. I gotta add one more and I forgot. That's okay. This one is gonna go right here at the corner. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Twist, twist, twist. Now we're going to go down that side with our ribbon. Well, Lori, you missed it. I tried to do the Lori Franklin method of putting my stuff in my zip and it didn't work for me. But I tried. I tried. Don't pull down on your ribbon, y'all. You don't want to pull down on your ribbon and smash it. You want your ribbon to set just above your bundles and whatnot. We're going to come around and do this again with the ribbon. I'm going to my pipe cleaner. In the corner before I start. Don't tug on your ribbon. Don't pull down on your elements, y'all. almost to the finish line, and then for those that want to see Jackie-fied, Jackie-fied. The red ribbon is 7/8. That's correct. Oh my. Hmm. Alright, we're going to twisty tie a couple of pipe cleaners together. And after I make the bows, don't forget, I still got to add the ornaments, y'all. They're still ornaments. I'm just grabbing another ribbon for the bow, give it a little bit more substance. We're going to use the red snowball edge, red velvet with snowball edge. Alright. And we're going to do 3 loops of this one. We're going to do 4 of the green. And then we're going to do 3 of the 7/8. 3 loops of the 7/8. All right. That one out, tighten it down. Make our other bow real quick. We're going to do 3 loops of the red with the snowball edge again. Four loops of the And the reason we're doing 4 loops of the green is because we're using 2 different types of red. Need to put a little bit more green. I love the red snowball edge ribbon. I just think that that snowball edge ribbon just, you gotta use it with Santa. It's like the fur on the Santa's sleeves, right? Alright, then we're gonna do 3 loops of the 7/8 red. And who's gonna come over and clean all this flock and Are y'all speechless? Alright, so that's got our bows. So now what we're going to do is, let me show you how we're going to put them on. First, we're done with this pipe cleaner, so we're going to go ahead and dip it. Right? Let me flip this over and show you where I'm going in with pipe cleaners. I really don't want to show you after I put my bow on. Ugh. Okay, so where I'm going to go is this hole right here and this hole right here. We're going to have to go at an angle. Those are the only open holes once we crossed over. That's where we're going, is these two holes right here to attach the bows. And same thing at the top and bottom. Okay? And we're just going to make sure that that's good and tight. And in the center, twist our pipe cleaner. And then, as always, with the leftover pipe cleaner, I'm just going to feed it back up through a hole. Alright, so what we want to do when we fluff our bow, I'm going to show you why. 2 loops. Okay, so this is the bow for the bottom, so we're going to go down with our tails. Down, boys, down. Going down with our tails. I'm going to go ahead and pull all our tails down. Where they belong. What we want to make sure is that we take one of our loops and pull it directly up at the top, like so. So, that's why we're using 3 loops. And then we're going to leave our seam. So, on either side, like so. Sorry. So. And then round up our tails, make everything all nice and curdy. Okay? And I'm going to zoom out now so y'all can get a better overall look at the wreath, because you can't see much of it right now because I've had it zoomed in so that y'all could see better what I'm doing. Let me zoom out. Y'all can see the wreath as a whole better. And we're going to make sure that that our bow is in the center. And then tighten it down. And then this time we're going to take our tails to the center, down toward Santa. And then this time we're going to bring our top loop toward us. Separate out. And then curly up our thread. Just take the ribbon between your finger, y'all, and it'll just curl up nicely. Kind of makes it look like a package ribbon. Want it to curl up nicely, okay? Now, next up, we have ornaments. These are going to be really easy to put in because we're going to use the pipe cleaners that I pulled up for the ribbon. We're just going to slide the ornament down on that and then use the pipe cleaner to twist it into it. That easy. I didn't get enough. What was it? I have an idea, y'all. Yeah, the Jackie bun is in full effect. My hair's that long again now, y'all. Back. Jackie bun back. I already added them, Susan. have these picks. I think we can borrow these. Yep, those work just fine. Everybody get so quiet. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, the flocked picks that were left over, we're going to a couple of these for bow support at top and bottom, because there's nothing supporting the bow right now. These things have actually like some teeth on them. So all we're going to do is cram these down into the mesh. Yes, my friends, everything that I make is for sale. We're going to cram this down in here, and that's going to support the loop, y'all, to keep it from sagging. And we're going to do the same thing at the bottom. This loop has support, but we're going to make our bow tilt up. We're going to do that by putting a substantial amount of flocking all over my design table. There's only 4 of these left. Y'all know me, waste not. But there's not enough to do another project later on. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna push some stuff out of the way, first of all. And I'm gonna add these to the very end here. Like I said, since there's only 4 of them left. Alright, there's some parts that I think need a little bit more greenery. We're just going to come back in with these to add it. Like right here. Need some greenery sitting out there. Any place that I basically kind of see where I think it's just a little too meshy. Now, I'm not trying to necessarily cover the mesh up, but where it's a little too thick with the mesh, I'm going to add just a touch more greenery to kind of, like I said, I'm not trying to necessarily cover the mesh up. But I don't want mesh sticking out kind of like a sore thumb either. Y'all understand what I mean? Like over here on this edge, y'all notice how the mesh is kind of like, to me, sticking out like a sword? I'm going to come in here and add a couple of greenery pieces there. Do y'all see the difference? That's going to kind of Jackie-fy it at the same time. Y'all gotta be quick to get stuff. Ta-da! What do y'all think? Are y'all gonna make one now? I know Tina Kelly will try. Not Tina Kelly, darn it. Yeah, this is I did the fall one. Oh, the door hanger? Good question. Hold on 1 second and I'll show you. Digest. By the way, was my sound better for some of y'all that come back on? I got a new microphone and I asked at the beginning and a lot of people said it was better. I'm trying to get stuff out of the way so y'all can see the design better. Let me grab a zip tie here. Hold on 1 second, sorry. Okay, so you want to get a heavier duty zip tie. Okay, I keep these around just for hanging the wreath, but this is pretty heavy duty, so you want to make sure you get a heavy duty zip tie to do this. But on the back of the wreath, I'm gonna make me smash my wreath. I'm just gonna show y'all. I'm gonna hold the wreath up. There's a hanger. And just put your zip tie through it. The hanger got bent down a little bit. And because it's balanced at the top, there's top and bottom, it hangs center with that. You can use wire if you want to. It's just so easy to do with the zip tie, that's why I just use the zip. Anybody got any more questions for me? Alright, this week y'all will see, this coming week y'all will see me live on Wednesday, my friends. Live on Wednesday. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Y'all can tell I talked a little too much. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. I can't wait to see what y'all make. Tina Falcom, that's who I was like, I'm pretty sure Tina Falcom will be the one that tries it, for sure. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I will see y'all Wednesday, my friends. Bye, y'all.